Yeah, people, we're live. Done know and keeping it locked with the real Gonna Lee. And if you're new to the video, thank you for being here. And if you can and you don't know, like the thing, subscribe, share the thing if you like it. And this is where we keep it all things Arsenal. And if you saw my last video, we are previewing the Southampton game. In this video, I'm just gonna give you a recap of the game, look over the squad, give you a little bit of my analysis, and give you some player ratings. And yeah, people, that's it. This is where we keep it all things Arsenal. Big up to all of my subscribers, all of my followers. That's what we call the Yardy Army. Big up on yourself. I see the army growing a little bit more, and so big up to that. I mean, it's something that we just start early, and we're just trying to pick up. The more and more people we get out to, is the better. So yo, big up to those people who subscribe. Click them notification bell, all of them things, and I know it's things say. But yeah, let's get into the game, people. And yeah, it was always gonna be a hard fought game, especially after playing Southampton a few days earlier. We rested a few people. They didn't rest a few people during the FA Cup, and it kind of bite them in the rear because at the end of the day, they had a few people missing, and a lot of Premier League starts were given out to first time Premier League status for them. And for us, we actually had issues of our own, but the starting lineup, more of the same, or more of what we used to. Burnley in goal, Bellerin as a right back. On the left back, we had Cedric. In the centre back pairing, you don't know, David Luiz, Rob Holding. I'd kind of like to see Gabriel there, but I understand when Gabby just coming back from his little COVID leave. It takes a little time for him to get back in that rhythm. Partey, obviously, sitting there in that midfield. Saka, who's been really good for us, really stable the last few games, especially. Obviously his midfield partner, the number 10, the new guy, ESR, has to be there in the number 10 position. On the right, Saka. On the left, Pepe, which to me was a very interesting move there. We don't normally play Pepe on the left. And I think a few times we have played him on the left when it was in the Europa League. And we tried to give him a run there. And then Laca, you don't know, the informed striker, Shaka, boom. You don't know, Laca was there in the striker, the king of spades, him call himself. You don't know. And yeah, people, it looked like a strong lineup, honestly. I would say that the major danger areas would be around that right back position and left back position, since we have Cedric, who's not really a left footer there. Yeah, so really going into the game, I wouldn't say super optimistic, but kind of believe that the team going, give us a performance, especially after losing to them in the FA Cup. And yeah, we started off hot. People kind of gave them their own medicine. We were pressing high, pressing strong, and something that I never really saw the game before. So strong press, we get the ball immediately. Shaka gets the ball in the midfield, actually keeps his head up, looks for the forward pass. It's a beautiful through pass for Laca. Laca should have scored. Laca one-on-one with the keeper. And I think he tries to be cute, honestly. A lot of these goal scorers nowadays not trying to go right or left to beat the keeper. But I'm just trying to get them the nutmeg, straight through the middle and them thing there. So Laca try to go through the legs through the middle. The keeper does well, kind of blocks the angle, comes out quickly. And yeah, he gets a stop, and about 3 minutes right after that, they get a corner. And a corner or a free kick is not something you want to give Southampton when you have the guys like Ward-Prowse, who's possibly one of the best set piece takers in the league. And this was no different. It was a corner where there, again, to me, set pieces and man marking in this game was atrocious, if I be honest with you. If Leno wasn't Leno, we could have easily lost this or drew this game. Because there is a lot of chances from Southampton, especially in the first half, through crosses, late marking, so on and so forth. And the first goal, it just kind of summed it up. Pepe is there on the edge of the 14-yard box. There's, I guess, two people who cut in from the cross. And he kind of leaves his man in no man land. He gets the half volley. It's a goal. Luckily for us, in the last few games, we do have a determination within our squad. We do seem to be more creative. We do create chances. And we looked hungry, people. At the end of the day, I was telling you, we're pressing down the throat And then again we get the ball to Xhaka in a nice advanced position. And what does Xhaka do? He looks up again. Beautiful slide through ball. It's one of them Ozil-esque pass that if you don't know, all the Ozil fans then would be going crazy with the compilation. But it's a great through ball to Pepe. Pepe on the left using his strength to get in position, stay strong, stay on his feet, and slides the ball cooling across the people. And yeah, people, that's 1-1 to the Arsenal. And right after that, they get a few chances, and I think after we score, they actually look a bit more threatening, and it's actually on a break where I think it's actually on a break where we scored a goal where it's I don't know if it was I think they're trying to build out the play. I think we start to play on the right side. I want to believe it's somewhat like a Partey from Saka to Partey, and then I want to say from Saka to Partey to Xhaka, I want to say, and then from Xhaka into Laca. And Laca, honestly, with his back towards goal, this is in like the 34th minute, with his back towards goal, it's super instinctive. At times it seemed like the team did know where everybody else was. We did see good movement. It's like Laca knew where Saka was going to be, and he gets that ball in that position. When I say hold up play, this is what Laca is great at. Laca is great at hold up play, and he can give you an incisive pass, and that's exactly what he did. Gets the ball and played to him from midfield. Not sure if it's Xhaka or not, but he gets that ball played into him on midfield. It's a one-touch pass. I don't even think, if you look at that video or look at the highlights, I don't even think Laca looks up to make sure where Saka is. He just already knows where Saka is. Sends a nice through ball through the middle. Saka runs onto it. Sakaldinho himself, give the keeper a little, show. Because the keeper comes up quickly to try and close down Saka, but I don't know one thing. Them man they built with pace. Them man they what them call pace merchant. Them man they ever have pace. So them couldn't catch Saka. Saka cuts in with the right and finishes past the keeper, and that makes it 2-1 going into the half. And I wouldn't say it's smooth sailings for us, but definitely in the second half, I think we kind of settled down the threat that Southampton posed from us. And then I guess for the third goal, people, we had a few substitutions. Smith Rowe, getting a little knock there. Hopefully he's good, because then we brought in Willian, who didn't really do awful, but it's kind of same Willian, not really bringing anything extra to the team, which is what we needed. So at the end of the day, Willian actually gets the ball somewhere in this build-up, and it's not really that good of a pass. I think this is around I want to say when we scored that third goal. It's probably around the 70th minute, where we're building up play there on the left flank. Willian gets the ball, plays the ball back to Cedric. Kind of a hard pass, but Cedric does well to control the ball. And again, I don't even think Cedric looks up more than so. It's like a 1 second, controls the ball, look up, he recognizes that Saka is there one-on-one, which he was getting a lot of chances to go one-on-one against them left back. And I tell you, when the man kill him, man chop him left, right, chop him up like mincemeat, people. It was dangerous. Saka, Dini, and the man them said, the little Pepe, man, I don't even know what to call him, man. Just know that the man a baller. So yeah, the Cedric looks up with a wonderful pass, playing Saka behind the defense. Saka one time half volley cross towards Laca, and deservingly so. Laca leading the line for us, gets his third goal, gets the third goal for the game, making him, again, as I said, the highest goal scorer for us. And while Alba is in his absence, obviously I forgot to mention that Alba is out because of some personal reasons. But these guys are big. Pepe and Laca, showed up. Saka obviously showed up because he's been showing up the whole season. And yeah, people, we snatched that third goal, and then from then it's smooth sailing, 3-1 to the Arsenal, a away win against Southampton, which we haven't done in a while, and that's a big win for us. Really big win. Sends us to, I think, 8th in the league. We don't really have any games in hand, so 8th can quickly turn to 11, but it's kind of bunched up in that league table right now, and I want to say we're just about 5 points away from 4th or whatever, but no, it's a good standing that we're at. There's a good place that we're at in the team, Team looks good with a lot of momentum, and we should have a lot of momentum and belief going into that Man U game. So, yeah, people, keep it locked here. I think I might try to do a video where I actually just give you the ratings for each player, because this video going a bit too long. But this is my recap on the Arsenal Southampton game. Thank you for chilling with me, and if you hear this long, don't know if you haven't so far, just give the boy a like, share the thing, comment. You don't know you're keeping it locked with the real Gonna Lee. I'm out.